What's good, y'all, man? Here with a different type of video, bro. I see I got my face cam on. I mean, my face cam on. I don't know how I want to do this video. Either I can do a little face cam vid, or just put my audio over some gameplay. I don't even play the game no more. That's the whole thing. But whole time, y'all, bro, I've been delaying this story time for like way too long. Like the story I'm about to tell y'all, everything happened about like last month. Literally happened last month. And I finally got to my computer, bro. I ain't touch my computer. I ain't do nothing, bro. I don't know, bro, but I'm gonna make sure it's worth y'all time. As y'all can see by the title, I'm gonna give y'all my story time about my first fight. Like, this is really my first rumble. Like, I really don't rumble at all. So let's just say Monday. I think I'm gonna just tell what happened and then break down like the background information about it and stuff. So let's just say I get to school Monday. Everything going smooth so far. I don't really do too much in school. Like, I got like 2 classes, then I'm out of there for real. So after my 2 classes, I got like this break period, like this study hall. I just be walking around. And Crashout, his mother works at the school, and I'm real cool with his mom, so I'm always in her class. And the girl that he like and I be flirting with be in the class. So during this period, like, I go in there and I'm chilling in there. I ain't really saying too much. I see the girl in there. I ain't even speak to her. I seen bro though, Crashout. Now Crashout, like, we like kind of cordial. That ain't really my man's, but we cordial. Like, I see him, I shake his hand, I speak to him. Sometimes he just want to talk to me and all that. And yeah, so I come in there, I speak to bro, and nothing really much is like happening. I'm just chilling. The girl in there, I ain't saying nothing to her. He's sitting with the girl. I ain't like, you feel me? So that's when he leave the classroom, and around this time I'm about to just leave too. So I left the classroom. He coming back to the classroom as I'm walking out. He like, why you not in there? Why you not in there sharking with her? Now let me give y'all some background information. So about 2 weeks ago, before this initial situation, so we're probably in like February, we made an agreement because he likes this girl, but I don't really like I don't really care, bro. I just be at school. I've been there to flirt and shit, bro. Like, that's all I'm in school for. So he goes, I'm in the class with the girl before he goes in there. So like, he been liking her, by the way. So I'm sitting in class with her, tighten it up. I think I come in the class, he talking to her, but I come in, then the conversation flow towards me, like with the girl. Like, I shifted it. Mind you, his mom is in there too. Like, so like, you kind of get with it. You feel me? So that's when I'm talking to her. This nigga's like a seat across. He just looking at me like this, like menacing, like he trying to look scary and shit. So like, as I'm talking to the girl, I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm talking to her. I peep, bro. I'm like, I said, yo, you good? He said, no. Trying to look all scary and shit. Like, I said, you tender? He said, yeah. I said, don't hate the player, hate the game. Like, you feel me? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Like, bro, the girl she going. Like, she going. He said, you know what, bro, you right, bro. Real, he a Philly boy, so like, you right, bro. He snapped me. Feel me? I said, may the best shark win. And we made an agreement. Like, may the best man get her first. Whoever get her, get her. So we made that agreement. That was 2 weeks ago prior to the situation I'm telling now. So mind you, we're cordial and all this before this. And remember where I left off? I said I left the room and he was like, why not in there sharking? I said, I'm chilling. Like, you feel me? He expected me to go in there and be talking to her and all that. I'm not, like, I don't really care right now. I was chilling that day. So I leave school and then I go somewhere else to like handle some more business, take some other classes. That's when I come back because I got practice out there. I got track practice. I come back in the building, grab my spikes. I'm walking around until dismissal, like in the school. So I come back into school and then I go upstairs. I'm just walking around, just trying to kill time. That's when I'm walking by this classroom. I see the babe. I see her. I'm like walking by the class, and then I see her. So I walk. You mean like, oh, who that? You feel me? I said, what's up? She said, hey. I'm like, you feel me? That's when I was still killing time. But then I walked by the class again. I peeked my head in there. I was like, psst, did a little like whisper June. But then I was like, all right, never mind. Like, I don't even, cause she in class right now. I walked by, June come out the class. She said, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Like, what you mean, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I come there, I'm trying to mad, like, I'm trying to talk. Then the teacher come out in the hallway, go ahead, y'all, save this for later. I'm like, yeah, you got it, teach, like, you got it. You feel me? But then somebody in the hallway, like, he don't, like, somebody in the hallway just walking by, see me, he talking about die on that shit green. He hit that drill. I was like this, tween cross. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He seen me do that. So I'm like, the whole time I ain't really even say nothing to her though. Like, that was about it. So it's about time to be dismissed. So I'm heading downstairs in the front office. So everybody's sitting like the front of the school before we get dismissed and all that. And I'm coming down the steps. I'm coming down the steps with this other joint, like this girl I'm talking to, just coming down the steps. I'm chilling. We doing a little TikTok dance and coming down the steps. Then I see the crash out. So as I'm walking, me and him like look at each other. But like mind you, before I left, the nigga just was asking me why I'm not sharking the girl. So I'm just walking. He see me. I'm chilling. Like you feel me? This nigga just looking at me, bro. He got the little UA ski on. It's not like the real ski mask, but it's like the if you know like you from the area, like the little pullover joint, that joint on. And he probably had a COVID mask on too. Just up to no good, bro. He see me like I'm walking towards the front of the school. Yeah, nigga, I'm on that. Mind you, I just keep walking. I'm like, he said, yeah, nigga, you. That's when I'm like, he said, yeah, you. I'm like, me? What the fuck? What the hell? I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, he said, nigga, you love your life. I'm like, yeah, I love my life. Mind you, I didn't even take offense to it because I'm thinking like, what is he talking about? Like, what is he so aggressive for? Like, school just ended. Like, be happy, nigga. Then I'm like, I ain't take offense to it because like he one of those niggas that like be overly aggressively joking and shit. Like I don't even be caring. Like I don't even like entertain it that much, bro. But then he was like, yeah, nigga, you better lay your life. Go kiss your mom on the forehead when you get home. I'm like, what? Now I'm really like, what? Now mind you, while he's saying this, he's next to like people. Like he's with people right now. They standing with him. They like football players. Like the crash out plays football. So then I'm like, I'm chilling because bro, people know me. So I don't say nothing. Like I don't start nothing. I don't say nothing. I barely like socialize with half of y'all. So then I'm standing here. I'm like, where is this coming from? So I asked the niggas he with. I'm like, yo, he cool. Like something happened to him. He said, nigga, you know what's up, bro. Nah, nigga, you know what's up. I said, I don't know what's up. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm so like confused. Like at the moment, I'm thinking I just gotta go to private, bro. This nigga is just chatting. I don't know what he's talking about. But like it was so awkward because I'm just sitting there. I don't know what's going on. So I like laugh. I'm like, all right. I'm walking away. I'm going to the door. He said, yeah, laugh it off, pussy. Like, what? I made the same face. I said, what? I said, all right. I dropped my bag. Get this shit on my shoulder, bro. Get this shit on my... I said, yo, what you trying to do in this joint, though? Like, I got up in this beat. What you trying to do in this joint? No. You trying to fight me in school? You's a bitch. There's teachers around and shit. Then I'm like, all right, bro. He trolling. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, all right, bro. I grabbed my bag, bro. I'm like, bro, you was just popping, talking about I'm trying to fight in school. I ain't even mention a part after he was like, yeah, you love your mom and all that. He talking about he got 3 switches for me. I'm like, nigga, what you got 3 switches for me for? That's a bad kill. Like, that's bad kill. You don't get no XP for that, bro. So then, bro, I'm just like, all right, bro. I grabbed my bag. I walked to practice, bro. Like, I didn't even think none of it. Like, I didn't tell nobody nothing. I didn't tell I didn't mention this to nobody. Actually, somebody saw it at my practice. It was like, what was that? I'm like, bro, I don't even know. I really don't know. So, like, my whole day went fine after that. But then I'm thinking, like, about the whole day. I'm just like, what was that? Like I'm not dumb. So I obviously thought, like, it has to be about that girl. I'm like, we just made an agreement. Like, you just said, like, you feel me? So I'm like, what could he possibly be mad at? Mind you, hold on. The crash out is Muslim. The crash out is Muslim, and it's during Ramadan. It's always... I ain't even gonna go there on there. But it's always, yo, bro. Y'all be drunk. So... as I'm like going throughout the rest of my day, like going home, I'm like, bro, if I rumble this nigga, like, I'm not like I'm gonna always think of every possible outcome. I'm like, bro, if I rumble him, it's gonna be so awkward because I'm cool with his mother. Like, I'm so close with his mother. Me and his mother are really close. And then it's like, for what? Like, what are we? Out of all people, me rumbling? Like, I don't do this. Like, it would be like a huge surprise to people that I'm fighting or something. So that's when, bro, I come to school. I'm not thinking nothing. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe that's just a one-time thing. Maybe the bro was just upset that day. My whole day was fine. So let me give you some background. Let me give you some characters. I'm gonna just call that bull Crash, bro. Crash out. Like, he's just a crash out. Now Crash out, he likes this girl, right? And this girl, like, I mean, like, niggas be coming at her. Everybody be taking a shot at her, all that. But it's not his girlfriend though. Like, as he like her, I just be flirting with her on some shit. So you hear them 2 parts, you can kind of get the gist of the story already. Like, anyway, bro, I was in there just chilling, making TikToks, all types of vids. Then 8 o'clock, mind you, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like 8:19. He comes outside of my classroom. He comes to the door, right? he goes. Now me sitting there, I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, come on, bro, it's too. Like, come on, bro. So I ain't even really thinking that. I get up and I go outside the classroom, but he keeps walking. He just keeps walking. I'm like, bro, this first period about to end. So like, what the hell is going on? So I grab I'm like, all right. I go back in the classroom. I grab my bag because I'm like, period about to be over. I'm not about to walk wherever he's walking, and then my stuff is still in there. So I just grab my stuff. As I'm going to grab my stuff, he comes back to the door to make sure I was following him and make them. So I'm like, what the heck? So I'm thinking, bro, dude just want to talk or something. As I'm following, bro, he makes a hard ass cut to the bathroom door, open that joint, aggressive as shit, and making sure I was in there. So I'm just sitting there, I'm just going with the flow. He drops his bag. He says, so what's up? I'm like, what? I laughed at him. He just staring at me. He said, what's up? Or he was like, what you drop? He said, so what it is? I'm like, what? Like, what the heck? What is niggas on, bro? It's too early. It's first period. It's no way you come to school angry during Ramadan. I'm like, this nigga must have missed breaking his starting to eat. Like, he must ain't eat at the beginning of the day, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm sitting there in front of him. I'm laughing. I'm like, nigga, what's up? Like, I dropped my bag too. I'm like, what's up? But I'm laughing with it. I'm not like dead serious because it's like, bro, I don't even know why I'm in here. So he kept he was just staring at me, bro. He wasn't like, I'm not gonna be the aggressor because I'm not even like upset about anything. I don't know what this is for, but he kept stalling until people came in there. So now, like, as y'all, like, the outside viewers might think he was waiting for people to be in there to back him up. The people that walked in there were like other football players. They did not know what was going on. They literally walked into the situation and was like, what are y'all doing? I said, bro, I don't know. He said, nah, nigga, you know what's up. He know what it is. I said, bro, I don't know what his problem is, but he wants to fight me for some reason. I said, I'm right here, though. He like, nah, nigga, you was a bitch. You don't want to fight. He's turkey. I'm like, Turk? So he gets to walking out the bathroom door. He talking about, nah, nigga, you turkey. All this, all that. I'm like, what? He walking out thinking like nothing. I said, no turkey. Woo! I said, huss, huss. Nah, I ain't do that. I said, huss, huss. Gave him a little two jewel. They like, oh. Niggas ain't think I was coming out like this, John, bro. Niggas ain't think I was coming like this, you feel me? That's when nigga, he tried to throw his shit. I'm ducking, weaving, you feel me? Now, after I get the 2 hits in, mind you, bro, this happened so fast. Like, after I get the 2 hits in, nigga, I'm going for the dump. Like, I'm dumping the nigga on this shit. Like, I lift, feel me? I lift. So I'm ready to dump you on this shit, but the place we fighting in the bathroom is a shoebox, bro. It's too little. Like, it's no space in that joint. I'm trying to lift him up. I keep hitting the wall. He can't go. I'm not dumping him. So, like, at this point, we get to the ground. And, like, the nigga is just trying to yoke me. So, like, but I'm up. Like, I have him on the ground, and he's just grabbing me. Like, so we just stuck there. And it's like, I'm trying to pull out of this joint. Like, I'm trying to, like, push him and get out. But he really, like, he holding on to me so tight. We was just stuck there. So, like, he talking about, nigga, if you don't let me go, you gonna die in this joint. You gonna fucking die. I'm like, this nigga, like, he just keep talking in the rumble. He just keep talking. I'm not even paying no mind while I'm doing it. So, like, while I'm, like, rumbling and shit. But they break it up. It was like, they broke it up. I said, what, pussy? Boom. Huss. I hit him. Like, I ain't gonna say I snuck you. But, like, nigga, as soon as they broke it up, nigga, you know what it was. Like, as soon as, you feel me? I got my licking. Boom. Now we get the wrestling again. Like, bro, he really not throwing no shits at me. I was really throwing my shits. Like, I'm not telling you this story time to make it sound like it was on my side. Bro, I'm really throwing my shits. Like, I really ain't rumble. I'm like, damn, all this practice shit is really working. Like, I'm really hitting niggas and shit. Like, all of it is really working. So, we just keep tussling and shit. Like, I keep trying to dump. Cause after I get 2 hits in, bro, I'm dumping shit now. Like, I'm definitely trying to slam you now. But we end up keep hitting the wall. Like, now it's just a little tussle fest. So that's when his niggas is like, I ain't even say, like, more niggas like kept coming towards the door in the bathroom and stuff. Like, bro, when we first broke it up, it was only like 6-8 people, bro. That shit started getting flooded. Like, all these people started coming to the bathroom. And then like I know people outside heard that we were fighting, but like not that many people knew that we were rumbling. So yeah, we ended up just so it got broken up. His mom came to the bathroom. I don't know how she found out we were fighting. His mother came to the bathroom, broke it up, and his sister also works there. Bro, this nigga has a whole family in the school, working in the school, and he's acting like this. That just goes to show you, bro. And like I don't know. So like after we were done fighting, I had a little cut on my little bab scar from all this grabbing, but my mitt was cool. Like I had a cut. That was about it. But like as the fight was getting broken up, this nigga was like, "Nigga, if you tell you's a bitch, nigga, you pussy." I'm like, what, bro? He just kept talking. Like I'm like, all right. I didn't even think none of it, but niggas was like, bro, what is wrong with him, bro? Why is he fighting you? He tweaking. Everybody like his mans and stuff, like his football teammates. They're like, yo, he been drawing. Like he fighting you, he drawing. Like I'm anybody to be fighting, bro. So they all saying that. I'm like, bro, I don't even know like what the hell wrong with him. That shit, like I don't even know. We ended up so after I got them rumbling, bro, we was just like, I just went on with my day. Now I hear like the security, they go on the walkie talking about somebody just fought. It's a fight on the first floor, but like the fight was already over. I'm going to my next class. So like nobody knew what happened. Like I went to my next class. I hear they was asking people around to figure out like who fought all this, who had a video. Now there is a video, but the video asked like they didn't even get the full rumble. They only got us like when we were like on the ground. Like it's bad videos to show, and I don't even have it no more. I only seen it right after I got done rumbling, but it was bad videos, bad footage. Like it was boring. So yeah, I'm in my second period class and I'm just hiding out because I'm hearing they asking around to see who rumbled, all that. Now people talking like, yo, he been really drawing. Like, there's no way that you just fought. I'm like, bro. I'm like this shit was seen like it was all like it was inevitable to happen. Like bro, just crashing out. And I still don't even know why I fought. So so an administrator calls me. They said they were looking for me. Calls me into his office. So I go into the office. I got this little cut over my face. My face red though. Like my face all redded up. I just come in there with my hood on and they just asked me questions. So he's basically asking me questions. He starts off like, was there a problem with me and the crash out? And I'm like, not really, no. They was like, I heard he threatened you. So they're talking about the stuff that happened the day prior. I don't even know how they noticed. It was like, we heard about it, all this. And I'm like, yeah, he said it. He was like, why didn't you address it? I'm like, I didn't take him seriously, like, as no threat. So yeah, now the administrator, he made me call my mom and all that. And if you know my mom, like she one of them type moms, she come like, who touched my son, all that type of. So they call my mom, right? And she with my aunt. Now both of them like into the school district and all that, so they know everybody. You feel me? And they both like the real loving, caring type people. So they like, well, who this? What's his name? The administrator was like, I can't give you his name and all that. They was like, does he play sports? All that. They was asking me. I'm like I'm not a liar. I'm not gonna go out and tell you, but if you ask me, I'm gonna say it. So my mom and they asked me like, what's his name? I said, I'm not telling you. They said, does he play sports? I said, yes. I said, what sport? I said, football. Oh, well, we don't find out who that is. We don't find out who that is very quick. All that type of stuff. So I'm like, they just kept trying to question me. Then it was like, well, before you leave, we need you to like write a statement. I'm like, what the hell? A statement? First of all, this is just all for like, they still don't know that we fought. So I'm talking about write a statement over these like, him threatening me because it was like, if something were to happen outside of school, they would want to know that like, this was addressed beforehand and stuff. So I'm like, nah, like, I said that shit dead. Like, I'm not writing no damn statement. Like, what? Like, what am I writing a statement for? They was like, we just need you to do this. Like, you can take the time to think about it. And I said, nah, it's not much to think about, honestly. My mom was like, write it. My aunt saying, write it. I'm like, no. Like, no, I don't want to. So that's when the administrator and so I was in the office with an administrator, the nurse, and another like security guard. So as they step out, and then they told me to talk to my mom. My mom asked me to step out so I can talk to her. She started asking me questions, but while I'm talking, I had a friend that was looking out from the classroom I left from. She then tells me they're listening to the door. They're listening to what you're saying. Don't say nothing. I peeped it immediately. I played along. Feel me? I wasn't saying nothing, like, cause from outside of the door, they like I can't see their feet under the door, so I wouldn't even known if I hadn't said anything. So I'm like, she clutched for that. Like, she thoroughly shit for that. So that's when I get done talking and all that. But mind you, I'm in here like my apparel. I got on like I got a hood over my head, a little a gray windbreaker. So like I'm just like covering my face kind of because I'm all red in the face and I got a cut at the top of my lip and under my lip. So I was basically just trying to cover that. Like, so that's when the administrator come back in, and he had to been notified by the nurse or some. Well, he was like in hindsight, I noticed. So the nurse was like seeing my face and all that, but she didn't say nothing when she was in there. So that's when the administrator come back in. He was like, "What happened to your face?" Like, or he was like, "Can you take your hood off for me?" So that's when I knew I was caught. So I took my hood off. Boom. You see like a baby little lump right here, and it was just red up here. Feel me? And then I got my cuts. It was a little blood, but I had wiped it up. But it was like an open cut kind of. So then it was like, he said, "What happened? What happened to your head?" This. I said, "This is nothing." I was like, I hurt myself at practice. He was like, "Practice? You run track?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was raining yesterday. The track was a little slippery." He was like, "Oh, you was doing hurdles?" I was like, "Yeah, doing the hurdles." Fell on the hurdles and I hit my head. Nigga, I don't do hurdles, bro. The nigga gave me a scapegoat for that. Like, he literally brought up the hurdles. Like, I wasn't even going to use that as an excuse, bro. He helped me out. I said, "Yeah, I'm doing the hurdles. I failed. It was nothing. It ain't about nothing." He said, "All right, then. Yeah, if you say so." And, hey, that's all I'm going to say. I'm like, all right, that's good talking to you, man. Appreciate it. Feel me? I'm out of there. They don't know what happened. I never brought up a fight. Nothing that happened. I was going along with my day. Chilling. So that's when I just, mind you, I still see bro in the hallways. Like, I see him walking, like, in the hallways going to class. Like, we was moving along like nothing even happened. And that's what I did, too. So I go to my next period. And I'm upstairs. As I'm upstairs, I see him in the hallway again. I'm like, yo, I really want Rumble League again. Like, I swear. Because of the fight, it wasn't like I didn't lose, but I didn't get to whoop his ass how I really wanted to. Like, it was because the bathroom, the space we was in was so small. So I didn't really get to whoop his ass like he needed. You feel me? And it was just a bunch of grabbing. Like, he kept just trying to grab me and shit. So that's when I'm like, bro, I'll fight him. My friend right here is the girl that was looking out. "No, don't do that. No." I'm like, because I'm already thinking, I'm like, I'm not going to get in trouble because nobody knows I fought. So I'm like, if I fight again, like, who? I'm like, I don't. But then I had to think, like, if I fight again, I'm going to actually get in trouble. Like, now I'm the one that's causing the problem. So that's when I'm chilling in class and, like, I'm talking with, like, a couple people about what happened. We had a sub in this class. Mind you, this sub is close with a teacher. Specifically, the teacher that called in and said that there was a fight on the second floor early in the morning. So as we talking, like, I thought about it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. But the teacher was like listening to our conversation, talking about the fight. I was just going over like why we fought, why I thought we fought, and all that. So basically admitting that I fought and all that. So I think she went and notified the teacher, but like they didn't like take it into their hands. Like, so now I think she texted her and basically confirming that there was a fight and who it was. Just not really thinking like when I was talking. Like, I thought of it, but I kept going along with the conversation and kept engaging in it. So that's when, skip this period, I'm at lunch now. I'm chilling at lunch, so this is when I start to see other people in school. They're like, yo, because they start sending a video around and all that. "Bro, you drawing, bro. You scattered, bro. Fighting." I'm like, "Bro, am I scattered or is bro scattered? Crashout scattered." They was like, "Nah, he scattered." They was like, "Bro, he been tweaking all month. Like, he just been drawing." I'm like, "Bro." I'm like, you know me, like, out of all people, like, if you fighting me, it's something wrong with you, bro. Honestly, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he bipolar or something. He was just talking to me yesterday on some, like I don't even know, bro. I don't know what's wrong with bro, but, so, yeah, I go on, and I heard that the administrator, as I was going to lunch, this one security officer, it's a lady, she was like, "Yo, whoever tell me who was fighting, I'll get y'all something to eat. I'll get y'all something to eat if y'all tell me who was fighting and send me the video." And I'm like, what? I just ignored it, like, when I walked by and all that, so, like, because, like, you feel me, they didn't know it was me, like, I just kept moving on. So that's when I'm sitting at lunch. I see the administrator walking towards me, like, "Yo, I need to come talk to you real quick. The principal looking for you." My whole lunch, they were like, "No." They like, "No." They're like, "Nah, bro." I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I'm like, how though? Like, what? So I take the walk of shame to the principal office, and it's like, I walk in there. Basically, he was saying, like, I walk in there immediately, and it's the administrator I initially talked to when I was in the room. He was asking me. I told him to know what happened, and the principal, the nurse, and I think someone else. So that's when the administrator was like, "Why would you lie to me?" I just broke a smile and see. I was like, "Nobody knew we rumbled. I was gonna keep it like that." He was like, just, I don't know. He didn't really say nothing. It was just like I was gonna keep it. I was gonna keep it pushing. Like, I was like, we kept walking. We went on through our whole day without it. Like, nobody knew what happened. I was gonna leave it at that. Then they started asking me background information on like why. I was like, I really couldn't tell you why. I said, I really don't know. I was like, I really think it's just something wrong with the crash out. Cause like, bro, cause they know like I don't start nothing, bro. Like I don't do nothing. So you wanted to do that, bro? That's just drilling. Yeah, bro. So that's when like they was just asking me. I ain't gonna dry y'all out with all the details. It was just like, I don't know. Like just tell me what you know and all this, like so we can get him the help he needs. Like I don't fucking care. Like I don't care what y'all like go to him for help for. Like I don't care. Like I really want to rumble him again, bro. But I'm not gonna say that. So they call my mom, my aunt, my mom. So they call my mom. My mom like she still didn't know that we fought. She just know that the kid threatened me. She was like, I'm so fucking pissed. She on the phone cursing up the storm and all that. Like, who is this kid? I'm coming there. I'm mad. I can't even come there now. She was like somewhere on a little school field trip or whatever helping. I'm so pissed. I'm so disappointed in you. I'm like disappointed in me. Like what? Like I was gonna have to rumble. Like it was just gonna happen. Like honestly. So that's when I'm like, all right. I just take it. Like I'm not saying much. They call my aunt up. They said they gotta suspend me, put me on academic probation. Mind you, this is a first offense. First time ever doing anything in school. First time getting in an altercation, a fight, anything. They gave me academic probation, 3-day suspension. So it was like, I was just like, wow, I guess. Like, the whole time I'm thinking, like, I'm about to get off. Like, cause like, bro, y'all know I didn't start this. Like, niggas are just acting weird, bro. Niggas just want to start with me. So that's when I go on along and, they asked me to write a statement and, like, everything he said to me. And, like, everything that went down, I said, nah, that shit dead, bro. Like, y'all keep trying to get me to write this statement and stuff. They were trying to get police involved. I'm like, bro, it was never that deep, bro. But, like, okay, like, I'm thinking as a kid, though, like, as a parent, if someone threatened my son talking they gonna kill him, they got 3 switches for him, I would be worried, like, because, like, you can never put nothing past nobody. And I already said it's, like, something mentally wrong with this kid. So that's, in that aspect, I'm looking at it. But I know, boy, he's a bitch, bro. Like, I'm not even, like, you feel me? I'm not even, like, taking him serious. I'm just keeping it being, bro. I know him, so, like, I'm not even going, like, I'm not thinking of him like that at all. So, yeah, that was just about it. They suspended me. I go home, and you know I get like a mouthful from my mom. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot more that happened after. Like this was gonna be my first fight video. I think I'm gonna just leave it at that because it was a whole lot more BS to happen after this. Like this may not be the time to tell it all. It was a part of the reason why I was gone for a minute too, not posting, not dropping, not being active on socials. So like, yeah, bro. I don't know. I mean, I guess like if you made it this far, I can give y'all part 2, somewhat of a part 2 on like how like the craziest month of this year so far or my life. Either one of the two. March was a crazy year. Yeah. With the crash out though, like I didn't speak to him like much. There was no contact after that. Speaking, hold on, I forgot a crazy part, bro. The person that gave me up, cause I'm texting while I'm in the office, and when I got home, I figured out who gave me up for the free eats. It was this one boy. Now he one of the people that been leaking my identity, letting people at school and stuff know I make music, all this, I do YouTube and whatever. Bro, this nigga's Muslim. During the month of Ramadan, he gave me up to the authorities over Italian beef that he can't even eat right now. It's doing wrong. Don't even get me started, bro. Y'all like it's 2 Muslims that y'all just been blowing my shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And it's not, bro. Do not cancel me for that. I'm just saying, like, bro, y'all did that, bro, during Ramadan, bro. You gave me up for an Italian beef that you're not even gonna be able to eat till sundown, just for the love of the game. I despise you, bro. I despise you, bro. Anyway, bro. I mean, shoot. Let's go to like last week. The crash out come back. Like I was seeing him in school after and all that. You feel me? Like no words, just kept walking, like kept moving. I cleared stuff up with his mother. Like you feel me? I came back to school. I came to her classroom. I gave her a hug. Like she seen me. She gave me a hug. She was like, "I'm sorry. I still got love for you." I was like, "Of course." Like, cause like I knew it was gonna be awkward. Like, cause like the thing about it, a lady I'm with all the time in school, I just fought her son. Like, I just gave her son to Joey daddies and shit, bro. Like, it was never meant to be like that. You feel me? So like, I don't know, man. It was just then the crash out, bro. You come back to school, right? So like during the day, like I leave. Like I said earlier, I leave in the middle of the day and then I come back later. As I come back to school, I walk in. I see somebody I run track with. He was like, "Yo, wow, crash out, crashing again." I was like, "What you mean?" They said he just fought somebody. I'm like, "What? He just came back to school." I was like, "Bro, I don't know what he doing, bro. He just fought somebody. And the person that he fought don't bother nobody, don't say nothing to nobody, to be chilling. And he literally just fought him for no reason, apparently. So Bull is just like, he literally crashed. Somebody going to put him in his place, bro. Because he getting off. Like, it's out of pocket. Like, I don't even know what else to say, bro. Honestly, yo, mental health is very real. Like, yo, checking on y'all peoples, man. Checking out how they doing. If they need help, bro, go get them some help. Like, cause it may not be me, but it may be somebody else that really put him in his place, bro. That don't play into that shit. And like, you feel me? I love it. Like, I love his mother. I don't want her. I don't want to see that happen. So like, honestly, I'm gonna just wrap it up here. I'm drained from making this video. I was tired of talking about this. This is my last time talking about this situation, like, ever. Like, I don't want to bring this up no more. So honestly, yeah, if you made it here, let me know if you want the part 2 of how this month really like blew my shit as well. So, with that being said, I appreciate y'all if y'all tapped into the video. You know, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. Share. I need to make more content. I'm trying to be in a, like, do way more type of content videos. But alright, y'all, I appreciate y'all, and that's to wrap it up, man. Thank you.